we're at the shop now.
I do a quick oil change on the wagon. Don't say anything about how dirty it is.
Oh no, please do. Look at that.
Would you rather me spend my time cleaning the car or working on your car? Your choice. I can wash this car or we can work on your exhaust today. And yes, it will probably take the whole day. I don't have a pipe bender or anything like that. I bought a whole kit and we're gonna try to make it from there. I made it before, obviously, but this time we're making it full custom and the welds are gonna be a lot better than the ones I did before. Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing, we haven't changed the oil since we got back. It's been about 6,000, almost 7,000 miles on it. So it's well due for the oil change. It smells funky.
Oh my god, you and that big nose.
No, man, I smell everything.
Nose of you.
I can smell the McDonald's down the street when they're making them fresh hash browns.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is our wagon? Man.
What?
One of the cleanest E46s that came in the shop.
Yeah, so clean.
Not like that, like clean as in like, not that clean,
Yeah, show 'em,
not
show 'em,
clean.
show 'em.
It doesn't matter how it looks, I bet you that's probably one of the most reliable E46s in the country, if not the most. I'm challenging anybody out there, come on.
What?
Anybody.
What?
Find me another more reliable E46. Don't mention nothing about the cross, that doesn't count. All right, that was a one-time incident, and it was because it was like 100-some degrees outside, and it turned back on right away. Right, babe? You gotta back me up. Come on. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to Shop Life Vlogs. Make sure you go check out our main channels, Shop Life TV and BMW Selena. We do a lot of BMW stuff. Obviously, we own a shop, Alpha Motorwerks in Alhambra. All right. Let me jack it up.
Oh, come on, we're not that low.
Oh, apparently we are. There we go.
Yeah, just mess up those side skirts.
We got new ones.
Yeah, we really do, actually.
Oh. We need to put those on too, actually.
Yeah.
And we need to repolish these wheels. You should make a video on that, maybe on your channel. How to polish wheels.
What?
What is all this? I don't remember seeing all that. That is like Coke. Oh, that's like tar. Yeah, I should get that off soon.
I mean, you have wax, right?
Yeah, there's wax, but it's been like a month. What we need to do is get ceramic coating. We need to find somebody that has like a new company, like a startup that doesn't want like 800 bucks for their ceramic coating. That doesn't require the infrared light and all that, and do it ourselves. Anybody out there that's got ceramic coating that actually is good, feel free to email us or message us on Instagram. We haven't put it on the lift ever since we got back, right? It's the first time getting on the lift.
Yeah, since we got back.
Yeah, since we got back from North Carolina. Yeah, we really need to change out this whole rear end. I mean, the diff bushing is shot completely, like the diff bushing is like torn.
Yeah, but we already have the M3, the whole dropout.
Yeah. And the plan is we're gonna put one of the 6-speed manual transmissions out of the M3 so we can get rid of the auto. Because whenever you put the M3 rear end, the ratio is very high. It's like 3.62, I believe. And with an automatic, that's just ridiculous. No cracks on the subframe, so we're gonna reinforce that too while everything is down. All right, no leaks anywhere. Just residue from when we did the oil level sensor, since that was leaking, but there's no new leaks. And it's not leaking any oil, it's not even burning any oil. I think, actually it might have burned, I think, half a quart this past oil change. I only had to put about half a quart since we did it before we left. So for 7,000 miles, half a quart, it's not bad. Only thing I think we still need to do on here is the Vanos seals and the Vanos anti-rattle kit. Since this is a 330 engine that's swapped into the Wagon, the 330s are known for their Vanos rattling. So it's not really going to make a difference as far as reliability goes. But when you do the Vanos seals, you do get a little bit of restored power. Your fuel efficiency goes up as well. And while you're there, you can do the anti-rattle kit so that way you don't hear the Vanos rattling. All right, let's do the oil change.
Ooh, look at that car.
I know the Wagon.
No, my
Oh,
car.
no, the Datsun. Ah,
No,
good.
the Datsun's over there being a shelf.
Hey. At least it's being put to use. What your car doing? Taking up space? This oil about to be real dirty. Whew. See, it wasn't even dirty until like we got back, because over here we do a lot more short trips since we're mainly just going to get food and stuff. But when we were going to North Carolina, and even while we were there, most of the stuff was really long, no short trips. Damn. All right, we're good.
Go, son. Oh, you did that little hand? And boy,
Nah,
you know you
I
don't
never-
drive like that.
I don't drive like
you
this.
know you don't drive
I
like
don't
that.
drive like this. Nobody drives like
Oh
this.
my god, every dude does that. Whenever someone records, oh yeah, they put the little
Shut
gangster
up.
lean.
They know how
Oh,
I drive, bro.
my goodness.
Don't
I cannot
start.
believe you just did that.
What do you mean? I always drive with one hand.
Oh
like,
my
I never. It's
goodness.
unnatural for me to drive with my right hand.
Yeah, but you don't
because
put
they
it
like
up here.
this.
You don't put it up here. You do like down here. Oh, whatever.
Oh my God, bro,
just
whatever.
go ahead.
I can't even be stunning. This car's an automatic, bro.
Exactly. And it's the Wagon.
Hey, what you gotta say? Wagon is good. I wanted to make it a stick, but somebody's like, no, all of our cars are stick. We gotta have one automatic.
No, because sometimes our family borrows our car and not
Ain't
all
no
of them-
family borrowing my car.
It's the Wagon though. It's the daily.
Yeah, family is
Or
always first.
customers.
We'll give them another.
It
car
has
to
happened before though.
It has happened before, yes. In an emergency situation, that's different. But anyways, it's like middle of the day. We usually never leave the shop in the middle of the day just because there's always traffic. If we gotta go get something, it's just gonna take forever. But one of my buddies, his car, he was actually on the way to the shop and his tire went flat. And the funny thing is, I'm surprised he doesn't have a spare because he obviously didn't learn from my mistake. He's the guy that actually picked me up when my tire blew out so I can go to the shop and get the Wagon and pick up all the spares and all that since I didn't have one in my car. So obviously he didn't learn. Now he'll learn from his own mistake. But yeah, we're just gonna take him a spare, help him put it on. I think he already got the car jacked up with the BMW emergency jack, which is the sketchiest thing to do. Anybody that has a BMW, don't rely on that emergency jack. It is for emergency situations, obviously, but those things are so dangerous. I would highly recommend, if you're ever going on a road trip or something, just get like one of those small aluminum jacks or whatever from Harbor Freight. They're like 60 bucks. They don't weigh anything, and that's the best thing to have. But yeah, we got a spare, we got a breaker bar and all that, just in case if, you know, the lugs are stuck. But I think he already has the wheel taken off. Happy? You want me to drive like this?
No, son. I just don't want you to try. All right, that's it. Bye.
So we stopped vlogging like a while back in the morning, but we did a lot of work during the day, and now it's like 2 a.m. and I'm finally have some free time, so I'm actually practicing welding. So I made a full custom exhaust on Selena's LS swap. So the front whole section was fully custom, and I just wasn't happy with it, just because we were just trying to mock everything up, and I mean, the welds weren't that great. This is my neighbor's welder. It's like a 110 volt. He's got like a nice TIG and all that inside, but I don't have all the power utilized for that. So I've just been practicing with this on some scrap piping that we have, just trying to dial in the weld, trying to figure out all the settings and all that, and I feel like I'm making quite a bit of progress. So there's like a huge gap between these. So this was with the bad setting that's not proper, and then I got it dialed in a little bit more right here, and you know, just kept going through it. And then also my welding helmet stopped working, so I had to use like the fixed shade where you can't really see anything, even when your welding is really dark. But yeah, as you can see, I'm getting the hang of it. Still gonna practice some more, but it's a start. Next thing I really wanna learn how to do is use a TIG welder. So, I mean, I've used flux core before and all that, and flux core is just messy completely. I mean, it spatters everywhere. Even if the metal is clean, it still spatters. So this one is with a shielded gas, so obviously it's a little bit better, but even then it's only a 110. There's only so much that it can do. For exhaust work, it's not too bad. I mean, exhaust pipe, I mean, as you can see, it's pretty thin. So, but I'm making progress, and that's one thing. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably watched the video on my main channel I posted like a few months back, saying how I was getting unmotivated, you know, working on customer cars, just doing the same thing day in and day out. And the whole purpose of that video was so, you know, just so I can let you guys know that I'm cutting back on customer cars, taking only jobs that I want to work on, like, you know, bigger jobs like swaps, conversions, and so I can actually spend some more time expanding my skill set. It's kind of hard to do that when all you're focusing on is, you know, just doing customer cars. So that's why I'm trying to find that good balance where I can stay motivated and still obviously pay the bills, make some money, so I can actually put it towards my projects. But yeah, enough rambling on. I think I'm gonna do a little more practicing, and I mean, if you guys want to see the other exhaust that I made, let's see how bad it looks. So yeah, this was the first time actually working on exhaust, and I had these two sections flared out by a muffler shop, and they kind of didn't do such a hot job. And after that, they were charging me way too much money to just flare ends. So then I was like, screw it, I'll just cut it to the angle that I want it, get it even, and just weld the two seams together. But as you can see, I mean, all these welds, they seal it properly. There's not really much leaks or anything, but they just don't look good for the most part. Which obviously you're not gonna see it underneath the car, but if I'm gonna do it, I wanna do it right. All right, more practice.
No beamer when I pull in the sun. Change on me just like Polo the Don. Don't be fronting, girl, you know I'm the one. Number two is not an option, and they know they can't stop me. Take off, I can't take no breaks off. I've been working hard.